Hello everyone and welcome to VRL Season 4 Round 11 at Abu Dhabi. So as you can see, we're just on our qualifying lap and just coming around the first corner. Qualifying wasn't great. It was a bit rubbish, to be honest. Only the first lap I actually successfully finished. The second one I spun it, so I decided to end my lap soon and actually get enough time to do another final lap, but then my final lap I ended up cutting corner, and it was by such a small amount, but yeah, it ended my lap, and that was the end of qualifying for me, which was a bit frustrating because I know I could have found a bit more time and qualified a bit higher up, but you'll see. We'll finish off the rest of this lap, so we're just coming on to the second straight. DRS on, and yeah, I think my top speed isn't great, to be honest. I think I could have done with a bit more work on that, especially with gears. It wasn't quite right, I don't think, especially noticeable in the race. A lot of people ended up being faster than me on that straight, but yeah, so coming round onto this tight right-hander. Not really any problems, pretty stable. My setup is quite stable, as long as I don't ride the curbs too much, it tends to be alright. So coming down to the last right hand turn onto the final straight, and we finish on a 1:48, I believe it is. Qualified down in 7th place, which isn't great. Could have done better, but hey ho. So start of the race, and we've got Prawn in front and Ninja behind, and let's see what damage we can do in the first turn. So red lights out, and away we go. Coming up to turn 1. And we have to back off a little bit just because it gets a bit tight, a lot of cars crowding, and no room to go anywhere because it all tightens up. Try to go around the outside of Prawn, but Jacko forces him wide, which ends up meaning that I have to slow down. So no positions gained, still in 7th place. And as you can see, Jacko goes wide as we go into the hairpin. Coming onto the main straight, but just can't get any speed. As you can see, everyone's got better acceleration and still quite a high top speed, which means I've struggled quite a bit in the race as far as overtaking. Breaking down into this turn, give Prawn a little bit of a tap, but that's only because Ninja rams into the back of me. We're coming side by side on Prawn. But again, just not enough speed. At this point, we'd like to be at least about level-heading with him. But yeah, so we come down to the braking zone, and Prawn just outbrakes me, and yeah, keeps that position. I try to go down the left-hand side of him, lose my rear a little bit, lose the traction. Prawn's got better traction around the outside and keeps it going and keeps that position. I'm trying to defend from Muscle Geek behind me, but he rams me wide. And that's another position lost. Try gain it around this corner, but I have to back off. So that's me down to 8th. And go a bit wobbly on the exit onto that corner. But managed to save it as we come back onto the main straight. And yeah, end the first lap down a position. As you can see, Muscle Geek here has gone wide, which gives me the advantage to go. It's a bit of a harsh overtake, I must admit, but no contact made, so can't really complain. As you can see, there's a sideways insignia there. Don't know what happened with him. And we're on lap 4, and I believe I'm coming into the pits here. Yeah, doing my first pit stop. Did an early one because my tyres were coming off, and I knew I'd have room later on with my tyres to last. So normal pit stop, but look, come out too hot out of the pits and take off my wheel. So frustrating when you do that straight out of the pits, and I'm on my long stint as well on my primes. So that's just annoying, because I know I'm going to lose a lot of time, but I still know I'm going to lose more time if I pit. So, just got to deal with it as Ninja goes wide, but I get the undercut and speed past him, no problems. Better traction out of that corner. Happy days. So, we're in 7th place at the moment. We managed to gain back that position, back to where we were at the start of the race, but look at this. Ninja just hammers it in. Can't understand that. Doesn't even give me the position back. He's lagging all over the place. Very frustrating, but I'm not even gonna ask for a penalty because there's no point. I'm not even that bothered. I'm only, racing for fun, but stuff like that's just a bit frustrating. So as you can see, he goes wide again, which gives me the advantage, and I get past him again. And that puts me to 6th place, but he is still side by side with me. The move is still not quite done. Coming into the braking zone, and he goes wide, but I can't take anything from that because Sonic's down on my left hand side and I have to give the place to him. And now Insignia's taking advantage of that. Sonic slows me down because he locks his brakes, and I end up losing 2 positions, which is so annoying. In fact, that was 3 positions actually I lost, which is even worse. And I accidentally hit the back of Insignia there, which is... I'm sorry about that. Didn't do it on purpose. It's just... nowhere else to move my car, unfortunately, as Insignia goes wide, making quite a few uncharacteristic mistakes for him. And he goes wide here as well, then goes over that, hits the bumps, loses the rear end. I can't make anything of it though, because he's just got better line into that corner. But as you can see, he goes really wide there, and I can't work out why. It doesn't look like he outbrakes himself, he just seems to carry on, which is really strange, but it's a position for me anyway, which is good. Again, try and overtake Ninja. It's like a never-ending battle, really. We've got the slipstream. Go to this right-hand side, see what we can make of this. He ends up going wide, but I can't take that position as he cuts in front. And again, I have to leave it with him for now. Insignia encroaches on the back. I think you can just see actually in the background, I think here, he really goes wide again. Another really strange and characteristic move for Insignia. Just obviously not his race. Here we go again, the same straight on Ninja, and he way outbrakes himself, but this time put the hammer down, just get in front of him before he clips me, and there we go, job done, back into 6th place finally. And here, if you can see, if you saw in the mirrors, it was quite a quick shot to be honest. He comes really close, like really close. I don't know what he was doing. That was really late braking, but like ridiculously. Very aggressive move from Ninja. As you can see, I pitted and I successfully got out with my wing intact, which is happy for me. And still out in 6th place, which is good. We want to keep it. And as you can see, quite a way behind Prawn. A lot to catch up. Here's Prawn pitting. I'd already caught up to about 6 seconds gap, which was really good, considering I think we were on the same tyres as well. But he was battling with Jacko, so I think that had a contribution to it. And here's my final pit stop for my option tyres. I went an extra couple of laps on Prawn, which I think I regret now. An extra lap would have been enough, I think, just because I wanted to make sure my tyres would last. But as you can see, I was 7 seconds behind. I caught up, second to last lap, to 1.3. And I'm so close, just in the DRS, 1.091. So frustrating, because if I got that DRS, I would have been really close for him, well, close to him to get 5th place. And yeah, it's just frustrating. and I don't know what I was thinking, but I kept all my curves for the final straight. But as you'll see in a second, he gets quite a good line out of there, and I'm just nowhere near, even with all that curve, there's no way I'm getting anywhere near him. And even though it wasn't the worst final lap, Prawn just managed to keep that gap, which was really good. I think he held himself really well on that final lap especially. Frustrating, because I think without all them incidents and stuff, I could have ended up in maybe in about 4th place. But that's just the way it goes sometimes. It just doesn't work in your favour, and especially in Abu Dhabi, which I seem to have a lot of bad luck on, and I don't know why, because it's one of my favourite tracks. But sometimes these things happen. You got to deal with it. So hopefully next time we'll do better. That's the hope. So until next time, I'll see you around. Bye bye.